Hey, how's it going, Nazar? This is Kenneth King here. I wanted to shoot a quick video for you, as well as your dental staff at Harlem Dental Care, just to show you a more in-depth look at what we're trying to accomplish in regards to getting you more patients, getting you more inquiries of people right in the area where you serve your community that are interested in your high-ticket services such as dental implants. Okay, so in this video, I want to shed some light into um, a similar process that we can actually implement into your business to see more of high-ticket services coming into your practice, especially people interested in your service and booking consultation calls with you. All right. What you're looking at right here is the ads manager of Facebook. So if you ever ran any type of ads on Facebook, you will have a familiarity with what this area looks like. I just wanted to chime in on the area of the community that you serve. So what I did so far, really quick, I just put your address in the ads manager section of if I wanted to create an ad. And when you create an ad, you have to put an address in first that you want to focus on. Obviously, we want to focus on your location where you serve your community. But what I did, I filtered the settings to a 5 mile radius. You can see it right here on the map. You're touching Summer, New Jersey on the left. Obviously, you're touching your area of New York, Harlem, New York, and little upper and lower Manhattan, Brooklyn, things like that. Not too much of Manhattan, but just a touch. And I think there's some Brooklyn area here as well. But anyway, as of right now, I have it set on just to focus on women anywhere between the age 30 and 60. Now I can always change this to focus on men or men and women. I could change this to target people from age 18 to 65. I just chose the age 30 to 60 because I believe that's the age that people are familiar with what an implant is, and they also may know of somebody who may be in a time of their life that they'll be willing to speak to you about their implant options and things like that. All right. So with that said, right now we have a potential reach of 290,000 people. And this is why I really love the fact that you guys are in Harlem because there's so many people right there. I mean, within a 5 mile radius, that means anywhere from where you step out your dental practice to 5 miles beyond, there is 290,000 people right around you, okay? And with the power of Facebook, we can actually put an ad in front of all these people and let Facebook do its thing, give it a good 2 day, maybe 40-hour period to actually get in front of all these people and promote your services to them. All right. So I'm going to show you a similar process that we can actually implement into your practice. All right. So let me just go ahead and get started. Obviously, what you're looking at right here is the Facebook profile of anybody who has Facebook. Okay. But on this profile, I'm going to share with you a very simple Facebook advertising campaign that can quite realistically help you generate an extra 5 figures per month into your dental practice. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get started. Now, just imagine I live in Harlem. Okay, let's just imagine I live in Harlem and I'm on Facebook right now. And I'm in that 5 mile radius of where your dental practice is located. Right, so I'm on Facebook. I'm just browsing the news feed here and all of a sudden I run into this ad right here. All right, so let's just imagine this is from you. This is from Harlem Dental Care, and look what it says. It says, "Attention Harlem residents. Do you know anyone in need of dental implants? Follow this link. Would you like to be able to eat corn on the cob again or enjoy a juicy Granny Smith apple? Follow this link." As you can see here, we went with a stock image of what a dental implant looks like, but we can always change this to a video of a tour of your facility, maybe a procedure being done, or any other image you prefer. But for example purposes, I just put a stock image here of what an implant looks like. I kind of zoomed in to show people what an implant looks like if they're not familiar with it. And at the bottom here it says quiz, the perfect dental implant candidate. So the prospect, which would be me, they know by clicking on this ad that they're going to be taken to something that may seem like a quiz or an assessment about dental implants. All right, they don't know a lot, but they know enough that if they wanted to click, they have an idea of what to expect in a sense on the next page. All right, so let's just say I go ahead and click the link. You can either click on the image or one of these two links. It wouldn't matter. I'll just click the image. Okay. So what's going to happen, that potential prospect that lives in Harlem is going to be taken to this quick landing page, which obviously has your logo right here. And it gives a little more in-depth detail what we're trying to accomplish here. So it says, Harlem, New York residents. Are dental implants right for you? You may qualify for a same-day non-invasive free consultation. Find out now by taking our free 60-second implant assessment, valid for residents of Harlem and surrounding areas. Okay? So what's going to happen is, whether it's for them or for somebody else they know, they're going to click the start button, all right? Or share this with somebody on Facebook so they can go ahead and click the start button and fill out the actual implant assessment, all right? So again, I am imagining, I'm pretending that I am a resident of Harlem or live in the area, and I'm on Facebook and I'm looking at this information, all right? So now what you have here is a series of questions, all right? I believe it's about 12 to 13 questions that's really going to tell you as a dentist if these people are ideally qualified for the services that you're trying to offer them. In this case, we're talking about dental implants, all right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this out as if I am the potential prospect, all right? So my full name, my phone number, email address. I'll just use this one here. All right. So question 4, would you like a 100% no obligation consultation from a dental implant expert? All right. So we're going to get into some psychological questions and settings that I implemented here as we go along in this this sales funnel. So I'm going to click yes as if I'm interested. All right. Question 5, are you able to attend a consultation in Harlem in the next 5 days? This is another important question that we want these prospects to answer. Okay. I'm just clicking yes there. So when is the best time to call you? I'll just go ahead and click morning. How serious are you about getting dental implants? All right. Again, another psychological question, and I say that word a lot because we're getting to know these people. All right. These are becoming warm leads instead of cold leads. Okay. So here you have a question about whether or not how serious are about the actual dental implant procedure and the whole idea behind it. So you have 3 options: just researching, very interested, and very serious. If you get these responses from this question here, you know you have a good candidate in front of you. Question 8, what dental problems are you currently experiencing? This gives that candidate a chance to tell you a little bit more about them and what they've been going through. All right, so I'm just going to say patient tells story. All right, tell a story about them. Question 9, how is this impacting your daily life? Another way that this person can now open up to you, okay? So I'm going to put patient tells all. All right. Question 10, what is the most important factor for you when choosing an implant doctor? Again, another chance for these potential prospects to open up and tell you about them and for you to get to know, okay? Question 11, our implant options range from $1,200 to $5,000 or more. What best describes your ability to pay for dental implants? This is a great question because obviously there's money involved with dental implants, and at times it may be covered, it may not be covered by insurance, but here you have a couple options for them to respond to you. A, I can pay the full amount. B, I have a credit card. C, I'll consider payment plan. D, I'm aware of the cost but can't pay for them right now. And other, all right? Now obviously we want these responses A through C. But you may get some D's here. You may get people telling you they can't pay right now. But if you do, then you know it's not a good time to actually connect with them because they obviously can't afford dental implants. And, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time either, all right? So I'm just going to go ahead and click C for payment plan. All right. So question 12, would you like to learn more about your payment plan options? Yes. And the last one here, it says, upon receiving your application, we will contact you to schedule a date and time for your consultation. Do you commit to showing up for your appointment? Again, there's another psychological component here. We're just building trust, and we're building a connection with these potential prospects who can eventually become patients of yours, all right? Just letting them know we're interested, and we want to see them. Do they commit to showing up for the appointment? Obviously, you want the yeses, all right? So why do I keep referencing you in regards to these assessments? So here's what's going to happen after these potential prospects that live in Harlem and the surrounding areas, they finish this assessment on whether or not they're interested in dental implants. They then have to click the submit button. Once they click the submit button, all this information is going to be sent directly to you, the business owner. So whether you're taking these inquiries yourself or somebody at your dental location, like an office assistant, office manager, whoever you assign this to, they're going to receive all these inquiries immediately soon as they click the submit button. Okay, so this is what we call the lead acquisition. All right, this is how you get people off of Facebook into your dental practice. Okay, so every time somebody in the surrounding area where you're located submits this form, everything goes directly to you. Those questions from finance, what they're looking for, what problems they're having, their contact information, everything you just seen comes directly to you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click the submit button. So then the prospect is then sent to a quick thank you page here. We'll review your application and contact you within 1 business day. All right, click below to finish. So now the prospect has finished the application assessment for you guys, but I wanted to add an additional component here just to build a more engagement with you and just to reassure that we get these consultations locked in. So have a look at what I also added here to this funnel. So they finished the application here. They sent you this quick video.
So many years of my life, I looked away, I looked down because I was embarrassed, and now I don't have to. It wasn't easy, but I did it, and this is the biggest blessing. It changed my life.
So here I am a year later, less than a year, and I'm thrilled. I couldn't be happier. I smile all the time. My teeth don't move when I'm speaking, and I'm very proud, and I always want to smile, and I couldn't be happier.
But is this not beautiful or what? I mean...
All right, so what you're looking at right here is a testimonial video of patients who actually went ahead and got the dental implant procedure, loved the results, and wanted to give a quick testimony about their experience. All right, I thought it was important that potential prospects who are interested in getting dental implants see something like this. Again, it's another psychological method. We'll build in trust, confidence, and eagerness to now hurry up and book a consultation call with you, which is what we want at the end of the day. We want to get as many people in your chairs, Nazar, as much as we can. And with this sales process, we're able to do so. So after they see this video, your number will be at the bottom here. Obviously, this is this is just a sample number here, but your phone number will be at the bottom here. Obviously, your logo once again at the top here. So they'll have a chance to call you right after watching this video. All right. There may be some patients you have to call yourself after the assessment has been completed. But the majority of these patients will most likely call you, especially after the process they just went through. All right, so that's the 4-step process in this sales funnel that's working today with a lot of my clients, and I wanted to connect this over to your dental practice as well. All right, but really quick, let's go over some numbers as far as what you can expect on a month-to-month basis obviously with a good sales process in place. So let me just pull this up real quick and just give you an overview of what I just discussed with you. So obviously this is our lead acquisition funnel, and everything evolves around the power of Facebook. All right, so we're getting that traffic of the people in your area, and we're using that to generate new patients into your practice. All right, so everything starts with Facebook, and we put the ad out there right in your town where you provide service to the community of people who may be interested in dental implants. So if a prospect sees this ad and decides to click on it, they then going to be sent to that assessment page. We're going to have to fill out that those 12 or 13 questions about themselves and give you some information about some of the problems they're having. All right. So once they go ahead and fill that out, all that information is sent directly to you. Again, the business owner, resulting in the lead acquisition. All right. So again, every time somebody fills out that information, it's sent directly over to you and your dental staff. Okay. After filling out the assessment, the potential patient is then sent to that testimonial video, which builds confidence and eagerness to speak with you, resulting in more book calls, more book consultations. All right. So that's the blueprint right there, what we're doing. But again, I want to talk to you more about the numbers as far as what you can expect on a month-to-month basis with a good sales process in place. All right. Let me just pull this up here real quick. Again, we're using Facebook advertising, and with Facebook, you have to be willing to give them something to begin with in order to get something in return. So let's just say, for example, purposes, we put $1,000 in Facebook advertising. All right. Again, you have to be willing to give Facebook something to get something in return. Okay. Now, with an ad budget of about $500 to $1,000, you can expect about 400 clicks on any ad that you put out there. So that would be 400 clicks or 400 people clicking on this ad here and going straight to our assessment page that they have to fill out those questions about themselves. All right. Now, out of that 400 people, roughly 20% of them are actually going to fill out that form. There are going to be some people who get there and just not interested. They're going to bounce. They're going to exit. They're not interested. But 20% of those people actually will go ahead and fill that out. So that's roughly 80 leads that you can actually get every single month, or I should say inquiries. Now, out of those inquiries, not everybody's going to actually qualify for what we're doing here, but everything is going to be sent directly to you. Once again, the lead acquisition process that I keep referencing, okay? But again, out of those 80 leads, roughly 10% of those can potentially actually become new patients of yours. So 10% of 80 is 8 new patients. And if you do the math, again, everybody's different. Obviously, your implant price is different from other dentists. But on average, if you look at the website, typically implants can cost on average about $5,000 if you're doing like a all-on-4, all-on-5 process. I mean, everything varies. Obviously, you know what you can offer your community versus my metrics here. But I just went with $5,000. So if we're getting 8 new patients per month with this process here, if you times that by $5,000, that's $40,000 per month in gross sales. If you times that by 12, that's about almost $500,000 in a year with this process. So we're with an ad budget of $500 to $1,000, we can generate a lot of money on the other side as far as our return on investment. Okay, so again, Nazar, this is what I want to actually implement for you guys over at Harlem Dental Care to see how many new patients, how many inquiries we can actually get into your practice, so we can build you a unique sales funnel. Because quite frankly, if you're not doing this, you're leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. This is what's working. I don't want you to rely on cold leads or those referrals you're getting from insurance. I mean, that's cool for you if that's what you like, but there's another way to do this, and it's just a matter of warming these people up, making them warm leads rather than cold leads. And with this process, we're able to do so. All right, so I hope you like this video. I look forward to talking to you more, and thanks again for watching. Talk soon.